Welcome to Comic Toy Reviews. This is a review of the Weapon X Wolverine series that details his origin in terms of how he got the adamantium skeleton and claws inserted on him. This was both written and the art was done by Barry Windsor Smith, a great artist from the 70s and 80s and the 90s. In particular, and this volume, first of all, this is a old edition, and you're not going to find this in terms of just regular issues now, but don't worry, because they have reprinted this with a new edition, a new hardcover, different cover, but same story, same art, it's the same storyline, just a different packaging. So this review will basically cover the storyline that you can find now, and even though it's different format in terms of the look of it. But this volume is also, the storyline is in the Wolverine omnibus, which was a huge, like $100 booked omnibus, and it's like the best Wolverine stories. So if you get that, the Weapon X storyline will be a part of that. But if you just want the Weapon X storyline solo and much cheaper in the $20 range or so, then you will want the trade paperback or the hardcover book of it. And some stuff to know about this Weapon X storyline is when Wolverine was created, and when, in particular, Claremont was doing the Uncanny X-Men run, he never gave the meat and potatoes, how did Wolverine get a skeleton, how did he get his claws, what was the whole idea behind that. And it was never really explored until this series right here. What happened was, this series started out in Marvel Comics Presents in let me check it out right here. Marvel Comics Presents issues 72 to 84. And it was serialized in like 5-page installments or something like that. And I didn't like that series, Marvel Comics Presents, because you would have like 4 different stories crammed in with 4 different artists and 4 different writers and 4 different styles completely. It was a whole mishmash of this and that with no focus. But something like this really was too good in quality, I think, to be in Marvel Comics Presents. If that makes sense about quality. And I guess they like to put like rookies on that type of series, Marvel Comics Presents, but for like great artists and to explore. It's different now because today you could be more experimental in comics in terms of they'll give you a limited series, they'll give you time to develop it. But back then it was mostly about getting the books out on time, and that was it, just monthly issues. Thinking in terms of trade paperbacks and hardcovers, that wasn't on the comic agenda back then. Today we take it for granted that there will be trade paperbacks and there will be volumes like that to get it, collect it. But back then, they really didn't collect stuff, I think, to collect stuff. And I can't say much about this story because I don't want to ruin it, but it's been translated in cartoon form, it's been translated in movie form. It's basically been mentioned again and again and again in terms of Wolverine's history. And if you don't have this volume or this paperback edition, then you've probably never read the whole story, the complete story, and the original portrayal of what went on in terms of Weapon X. I just want to show you an example of some great art. Check that out. Just amazing. Amazing stuff. Oh, look at that. I really like this Wolverine with the Cyclops helmet type visor. Just really animalistic, really feral, really awesome stuff. And just amazing work in terms of artist, writing, all of it. So if you want to know what Wolverine, how he got his claws, how he got the adamantium skeleton, how he got to be who he was before the origin story that Quasar and Company made. But get this volume, get the Weapon X storyline by Barry Windsor Smith. It's probably in the $20 or so range. I would say it's worth it. It's definitely worth a look, and definitely worthy of your collection if you are a Wolverine fan, even if you just like the character a little bit, or if you are an Uncanny X-Men fan. You know, Wolverine's one of the big-time players in the X-Men, as well as the Avengers now, but it's really just overall a recommended book. It's a nice read, great art, can't go wrong. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next review. Talk to you later.